Okay, we're gonna show how we took this bracket, cut it off with a cutter disc, and we took our regular grinding stone and took it down and left about a 1/16 of an inch. Okay, so we took it down with this. Then we used our sanding flapper disc. This is 120 grit. I went with the smoothest I had. That way I don't make any more gouges. So it comes out pretty good. Use your rougher grit, you're just trying to get those grooves out with the finer one. So we're going to sacrifice a finer one, which they do wear down faster on a weld. But you get the idea. Cut it off, leave it up a little bit. Don't cut down into the tank. When I cut this off, I cut it off just to get it out of there. Grind it down, leave about a 1/16 of an inch. You can feel it there. Then smooth it out with your flapper disc. This, if I have to remove them, I don't know what I'm doing. There may be a patch inside of here, maybe brazed and smooth, but I'm not going to take them out until I decide what kind of stove I'm going to make, because these are, I think, 2-inch fittings. That's where the drain was. I think it's probably 2-inch fitting here, like your big cap on your 55-gallon oil drum. So these may make a nice air intake or something. There's one here, there's one on the other side of the tank, down on the other end. So I'll have a couple pictures of the tank when it's all cleaned off, so you can see what it looks like with all the stuff removed. Okay, we're going to show how we take this weld off here. We ground it down, like we showed before, 1/16 of an inch or so. If you use the edge, it will wear them out, but it does it faster. Kind of go both ways and go in a circle. Because you're on a curved surface. Always remember, if you're doing body work, you're on a curved surface. That's why you got to keep going back and forth and kind of feel with your flapper. And you can always go back and check it there. But it's just going to be a stove. It's not a car body work. But you get the idea how good. And that was the 120. That's a fine sanding disc. But I'd rather use that than use coarser ones and make a lot of scratches and grooves out here. Give you a little better view. Thought I'd show a little bit of work in action. I know a lot of times I just show this is what I use, but I thought I'd show that because those work real good. They're worth the money. I buy them in a pack where I get 5 cutter discs, 3 different grades of flapper disc, and 2 of the stones. And I picked them up at Harbor Freight. You get the idea. You're going to pay probably $8 for 5 cutter discs. Well, they're on sale $10. I just buy the whole pack. I get more because I go through a lot of them discs. I abuse them. Like I said, if you use them on the edge, they're going to wear down faster than if you just use them for sanding off rust. But the plastic, I don't throw these away. I have little ones that are wore down. They will still gouge off paint and rust. The plastic will. So use them to the very end on junky stuff. Get some old rusted metal, just abuse them. You can use the edge. The plastic will rip the stuff off, and you'll see blue. A lot of these on this kind is blue plastic. I'll show you when it's been abused. So I use them down to the very end. I have ones that are smaller than this. I will use them for rusted garbage junk, and I'll use the edge of it just like you would a grindstone. Same way with your grinder stone. If you have your grinder stone in here, go along the well like this. Don't get out here and on the tank. Just you're taking the well down about a 1/16 of an inch. Then you just smooth it off with the flapper disc, and your body work is done. So, off to doing more work.